I'm Tamas Blummer, the founder of Bits of Proof. I'm an engineer and financial risk manager. I worked as a quantitative software developer and market risk consultant. Had a long career in investment banking, worked as a vice president for Deutsche Bank and for MSCI as an executive director for Morgan Stanley. Built a lot of trading systems like pricing library for credit and interest rate derivatives, market maker, hedging automation, trade routing, matching across locations, and funding of trading books. In my free time, I was working on Bitcoin, so I had that kind of second life. For a while, I was only known as under the pseudonym Grau, but then I was told my right identity and figured that the technology that I learned at investment banking could be deployed to enhance what the actual Satoshi implementation is, which I consider a very nice proof of concept code, that it can definitely benefit of the experiences that I gathered. And what I did, I open sourced it, and it is called the Bits of Proof Community Bitcoin Server. It is actually one out of 3 community-reviewed full implementations of the Bitcoin. One is the Satoshi, second one is the Bitcoin J, which is a library, and this is a server. This is actually the only implementation that was built from the very beginning to serve multiple wallets and customer. And it is a modular and modern high-performance implementation of the protocol. It has the option of using SQL or a NoSQL database. It has an enterprise-class message bus. It is a client-server architecture whereby the wallet remains on the client side, and it is able to operate in a master mode, which means it does the transaction validation itself, or it can be working behind the Satoshi client. That actually practically eliminates any disagreement with the reference implementation. And it has a business-friendly API, and I certainly built it for business. And I do have commercial offers. Based on this open source implementation, I have an enterprise Bitcoin server, which is able to handle a much higher transaction volume and hierarchical accounts. This is a technology that is interesting for exchanges. I'm actually a technology provider for some of the exchanges coming up, including a cooperation with Bexio you heard there just before. I have an offer for merchant Bitcoin merchants, which is the easy way to create a payment request and get notifications on fund arrival. This is basically the technology that you would need to build an enterprise like BitPay. So I'm developing that kind of technology and making it open. So if you would want to not pass the commission to BitPay, but you do it yourself, come to me. I have a mobile Bitcoin server, which is a high-performance server behind the mobile application. So you can include a very low memory and network footprint library into a mobile application, and then the mobile application is able to accept and send Bitcoin payments. I was also approached by a cybercrime agency looking into Bitcoin, so I thought it's a good idea to develop also an audit server. So you could look up the Bitcoin blockchain in a relational database, and you have a nice API to do queries on it. And I'm also in cooperation with a system integrator for NetSuite, where we build an ERP integration to Bitcoin that will mean that you could initiate and monitor Bitcoin payments from your ERP systems. And I'm certainly also open to do custom projects. Now the plan is to extend this community version, which was developed in 2012, with the mobile and the audit and the merchant modules. The mobile is basically done, it's there. The audit is quite good shape, and you could also see it on my website. And I'm now finishing the merchant integration. I will continue with the ERP, and ultimately I would want to introduce digital assets into this system. All what I did was with the goal to build financial services, the way of services I learned to build. And the technology behind that I'm using is what was mentioned several times, the colored coin technology. So I'm operating in Budapest. The development center is in Budapest, and I plan to expand there and probably have sales locations as well.